Alright, time for another video. We are going to be talking about Sir Lewis Hamilton today. I've got to talk about him. I really do have to talk about him. And at the risk of being premature on this, it looks to have gone up a level. It's not just that the car is now fast enough to win and Mercedes are having to run the real spec. It's not even about that. It's that he's gone up a level now. And this is no doubt something the man them at Mercedes were not prepared for this. I said a while ago, George Russell is the last containment measure. I'm going to title this video Uncontainable. George Russell was the last containment measure for Sir Lewis Hamilton. Well, he's sweeping him aside now. He's going to demonstrate that there was no way to contain him because they're having to send George Russell out underweight. Like, excuse me. they accidentally sent George Russell out underweight. And that changes everything. I mean, he was even underweight in qualifying, is what it means. Didn't amount to much. It had to play out on the race, I suppose. But well, he's uncontainable now, Sir Lewis Hamilton. He is too fast. If you watch him, when they put the camera on him, the line that he's taking when he's exiting corners, particularly at Spa, it's different now. It's different. He's executing different out on circuit. It's different level. Right? If he was at 7th gear, oh my day! If he was at 7th gear for his championship wins, some titles that ran really close, like with the Ferraris and so on. If he was at 7th gear for those, then this is the 8th gear. If he was at 7th gear for 2021, this is the 8th gear. Tell you what. He's even moving the cheeky little move under the brakes at the Hungarians. He's doing. Oh my day! You see, so Lewis Hamilton is at a point right now where he's probably going to redefine what it even means to be a complete driver. And that's the thing that the man them are not ready for. I'm not ready for it either, to be frank with you. But I mean, seriously, he's about to redefine what it means to be a complete driver. If he comes off this mid-season break, no doubt he's gonna go surfing or who knows what. Sand surfing and skydiving, doing who knows what. This guy climb a mountain, no doubt. If he keeps this up after this break, he's certified on a new level. Right? I thought to myself for a second after watching this Belgian Grand Prix that this break has probably come at a bad time. Because ever since Silverstone, Sir Lewis Hamilton is on a different level now. So I thought, does this break come at a bad time? Then you check the history and now he always finds something new at this time of the year. So we'll have to see. The expectation at Zandvoort, of course, is that it's going to be the Maximilian show. We'll have to see what happens. I'm not particularly sure what's after Zandvoort, but well, the rest of the season is very interesting now, simply because Sir Lewis Hamilton has found a new level. No doubt him finding this new level is going to deny Lando Norris any sort of opportunity at having a title fight with Maximilian. So Lewis Hamilton's about to run the fence for Maximilian. He's going to do the job Perez can't. Funny how that plays out. Oh man, it's gonna be funny how that plays out. But well, we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, he's just no doubt gonna play a big role in denying Lando Norris points in his quote unquote title fight with Maximilian Verstappen. I can't really call it that. But anyway, it's funny now that there's a lot of chatter going around about Red Bull having cheated. This is a whole different thing to them having breached cap and the ramifications of them breaching cap, so that's interesting to me. I did not see that one coming. Well, it's also funny, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Isn't that funny? There's always some chat of people have had to breach rules to to try and contain the great Sir Lewis Hamilton. People always have to breach rules to contain the great Sir Lewis Hamilton. You know what's funny about Sir Lewis Hamilton? When he was his rookie year, he's debuting, even his second season, so on and so forth. I mean, going in rookie season, the expectation was that okay, he's gonna get one championship, maybe looks good enough to get a championship, and we'll see what happens after that. No one expected eight. You know, no one expected eight. This is the thing. Like anytime a driver who's really gonna do the thing arrives on the scene, like no one expects them to set new records. People might say, "Oh, but Schumacher said this, so on and so forth." People thought it would be Vettel. People thought with how reality unfolded, with how history unfolded, people thought it was going to be Vettel. Didn't turn out being that way. Things happened, right? But no one expected the great Sir Lewis Hamilton to do all of this. You know, we're having to independently track the stats. So after 2021, we're having to independently track stats all of a sudden. How many race wins is the great Sir Lewis Hamilton actually had? How many world championships is the great Sir Lewis Hamilton actually had? No one thought it would be this. No one thought it would be 8 championships deep. No, no, that wasn't the thought. So you couldn't even fathom that, right? So the Maximilian fans, cool your britches, bro. Cool it. Even when Sir Lewis Hamilton moved to Mercedes, no one was expecting Sir Lewis Hamilton's move to Mercedes to turn out to be so successful when the move was materialized. And this, there's a lot of hindsight genius going on here, and that's not the way it was at all. That's not the way it was at all when any of this stuff was unfolding. So, watching greatness, it is what it is. It's a different thing now in the F1 because people don't actually know how long you can race in the F1. Sir Lewis Hamilton, the first driver since what, the 60s to win a championship after 40? That would be a mad one. I don't know what people would do with that. I really don't know. But he's on a different level. If Ferrari have a car that's close, he's probably going to make a championship fight out of it. Right? He's really on a different level right now. The way he's attacking the circuit is just different. It's just different. Like no one No one can do it the way, no one sees it the way that he does right now. No one can even see the circuit the way that he does right now. It's a different thing. He's driving different. People not gonna like me saying this because oh, you're a fan now or some shit. But seriously, the guy's driving different. I woke up the birds. But seriously now, watch out for this guy. It's back end of this season and probably going into next season as well because Ferrari can't. Ferrari will not be permitted to fumble by the Tifosi. Because Sir Lewis Hamilton is proving so good that his own team are having to cheat on the sister card to make it competitive. Goodness me! But anyway, that's all alleged. It's all alleged. Mercedes would never. Well, to contain him, who knows? They just might. But anyway, that should be the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Peace.